Welcome back to Ukraine Brief, your trusted update on the latest developments in the Russia-Ukraine war. Today's top story: Ukrainian drones have struck an oil refinery deep inside Russian territory, more than 1,400 kilometers from the front lines. This daring operation is one of the boldest so far, showing Kyiv's growing reach and Russia's deep vulnerabilities. According to reports, multiple drones evaded Russian air defenses and slammed into the refinery, triggering explosions and fires. The facility, a key hub for processing crude oil, is critical to Russia's fuel supply and its war effort. By targeting it, Ukraine has sent a powerful message: no distance is too great and no target is untouchable. The attack highlights Ukraine's evolving strategy. Instead of focusing solely on the battlefield, Kyiv is now systematically striking the infrastructure that sustains Russia's invasion. Oil refineries produce the fuel that powers tanks, aircraft, and supply trucks. Disrupting them weakens Russia's logistics chain and chips away at the war machine from within. For the Kremlin, this strike is embarrassing. Officials claim that air defenses intercepted several drones, but the fact that others penetrated so deep raises serious questions. This isn't an isolated event. Ukraine has steadily increased long-range drone strikes on depots, terminals, and even airfields across Russia. Each successful hit undermines Moscow's narrative of control and security, while showing ordinary Russians that the war is closer than they think. What makes these attacks remarkable is Ukraine's ingenuity. These drones are often built with commercial parts, inexpensive compared to Russia's billion-dollar missile systems. Yet they have proven accurate and capable of flying hundreds of kilometers undetected. Analysts say Ukraine is waging an asymmetric campaign, using small, clever tools to inflict outsized damage on a larger enemy. The economic impact could be severe. Russia relies heavily on oil revenue to fund both its government and its war. A major refinery offline means shortages, rising fuel prices, and potential export cuts. Already, previous strikes have forced Moscow to halt gasoline and diesel exports at times. Continued attacks could squeeze Russia's economy even further, limiting its ability to sustain the war. Ukraine's goals here are layered: weaken the military, hurt the economy, shake civilian confidence, and prove resilience. Every plume of black smoke over a Russian refinery is both a tactical success and a psychological blow. It shows that Ukraine, despite limited resources, can still strike back in ways that matter. Russia, meanwhile, promises retaliation. Officials insist that repairs will be swift, but independent assessments suggest otherwise. Refineries are complex, and repairs require specialized parts, many restricted by sanctions. Even a single drone strike can cause damage that lingers for months. That's why these attacks resonate far beyond the immediate explosion. Internationally, reactions are mixed. Some allies support Ukraine's right to hit strategic targets fueling the invasion. Others worry about escalation, fearing strikes deep inside Russia could trigger harsher responses. Still, it's clear that drone warfare is rewriting the rules. Strategic depth, once a Russian advantage, no longer guarantees safety. This refinery strike is more than a headline. It's part of a broader shift: modern warfare where drones, cyber tools, and precision strikes define the battlefield. For Russia, vast territory is no shield. For Ukraine, persistence, innovation, and determination are rewriting the story of this war. As the fires burn and both sides prepare their next moves, one thing is certain: the conflict has entered a new phase. Ukraine's message is clear. Even targets 1,400 kilometers inside Russia are within reach, and with each strike, the pressure on Moscow grows. Stay tuned, because this war is evolving every day. That's it for today's Ukraine Brief. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.